Hey everybody, Jake here with Central Cascades Archery, also Full Send Outdoors, here to do a review today of the Hoyt Alpha X. Some cool things about the Alpha X. First of all, start off, it is a 33-inch axle-to-axle bow, has an ATA rating of 334, 6 3/8 brace height on this bow. It shoots really well. We'll put a few shots through it here in a second. Has I would say a good speed to it when you put a normal hunting arrow or a heavy hunting arrow to it. On top of that, some really cool features that Hoyt brought into the market this year. This is using the HPX Exact Cam, and the nice thing about the Exact Cam is it lets you do 1/4 inch increments. So for those of us that want to get a really fine tune on that draw, this is going to be a great feature within that. The cam itself has 3 different mods. You have module 1, 2, and 3. You're going to have draw lengths on the 33-inch available anywhere from 26 inches all the way to 31. And depending on which mod you use, it's going to fall within that range, with the 3rd mod, which is what we have installed today, going all the way up to 31 inches. This goes in draw weights anywhere from 40 pounds to 80 pounds. You can get it in 10-pound increments. So it's going to be the bow that'll fit pretty much everybody, depending on what you order, which is really nice. It has a really smooth draw and a nice back wall to it. From the shots we've put through it, we have done a speed test with this bow as well. And I'll post those speed numbers up for you now. And the nice thing about those speed numbers, those are with a 516 grain arrow. So, but I would say also, out of the one thing, when we tested all the bows we tested, and you can find that video on our YouTube channel, you'll notice that all the bows were actually fairly close. There's not a whole lot of difference between speeds in the bows that are on the market today. Some other things on this bow, you have your traditional Picatinny mount, which Hoyt brought forward a few years ago for your sights to keep everything in the center. You're going to have your dovetail mount here in the back for your arrow rest, which is nice. You've got a really nice option for a quiver, which Hoyt has. It's going to allow you to suck that quiver in nice and close to everything. And then on top of that, you also have the option for your front stabilizers, your back stabilizers. Everything's in tune, keeps everything close to the bow. And then Hoyt also has these nice rubber dampeners here on the side. They're also, you know, the nice thing about them, they're on the opposite side of your quiver. So it helps to counterbalance a little bit of your weight, which is going to be nice, so you don't necessarily have to run a full back bar or anything like that. And then, you know, other than that, let off, you're going to have anywhere between 75 and 85%. That's your adjustment right here in the front. And then also on this cam, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but right here you'll see an out dent, or a little actual piece of metal that was built onto the cam with a rubber on the bottom of it. That is actually so if you have the Go Sticks on here, one of the accessories from Hoyt that you can put on for a kickstand, you're not putting your cam necessarily in the dirt. And that is actually for your cam to sit on when you're actually putting it on the sticks. And the sticks on this fold up nice and tight to the bow. So you're not going to catch them on anything when you're out in the woods walking around. But we're going to go ahead and put a few shots through this, just to get more of a feel to it. We've put, you know, I'd say 5 to 7 through it, but we'll put a few more and give you some, you know, interpretations of how I think it feels. The other option is you can get this bow in a 30-inch draw, or a 30-inch axle-to-axle knot draw. There's going to be some differences within that. So you're going to have a shorter draw length ability, so you're going to go from 25 to 30 on that bow. You're also going to see with that bow a little bit shorter brace height. I believe it's 6 3/16 instead of 6 3/8. And from a weight perspective, I would say the only con about this bow that I found so far, it is a heavier bow. So that is one thing. It is in the 33-inch, it's one of the heaviest bows on the market at 4.75 pounds for a hunting bow. So we're gonna put some shots through, we'll see how it goes. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put a few shots through this bow. Again, this is the Alpha X 33. We're gonna shoot 3 more shots. We've got about, I'd say 10 through it by now, just to kind of get a good feel for it, see how it goes. And so here we go. That's a nice smooth draw to it. I'd say it's not quite planted, but very manageable. Probably in the middle of manageable and planted. Shot sequence on it is extremely smooth. I would say it feels probably, I would say not the best, but one of the best bows when you actually shoot it and let that bow go. We'll put another couple shots through it and see how it goes. All right, so we've got one shot through it. Let's put a couple more. First shot felt really good. On the shot, one of the best bows, I'd say that I've shot. I would say it's right up there, equal to the Bowtech SS on shot sequence, on comfort. Draws nice. It's set at 30 inches, so it's a little short for me. Feels super smooth in the hand. I think, little to no vibration. A lot of that I think is due to the orbit dampeners, or not orbit, the dampeners they put on here on the outside. And then you have your front stabilizer weight, has a nice balance to it. And then on top of that, just the overall weight of the bow is going to definitely help with that shot. It is just, quarter pound heavier, so not too bad. But ounces equal pounds, pounds equal pain is what they say when you're packing them around. But if you're not going too far, it's not that bad. All right. So overall, guys, definitely a contender. Get out, check it out at your local dealer. This bow's running $14.49, I believe, is MSRP on it. So again, that's the Hoyt Alpha X. You can get that in the 33 inch or the 30. 30 is running, I believe, $100 less. But go out to your dealer, check them out, and we'll catch you later.